What's up, Chynna? This is a video check-in. This is getting harder every time I do it. This is like my second take. If you notice me looking...
Time. Like you've been doing it for 2 hours. You only did one of them.
Anyways. Wow, this is going great.
Wait, don't see me.
As you can probably hear, Alex is off to the side laughing at me trying to do this. I'm gonna leave this in because I think it's funny. My God. Okay, little. This is so jacked up, dude. Good enough. This will have to work. Okay. You're gonna notice me looking off. That's for 2 reasons. First of all, my notes are on my computer. Second of all, it's really hard for me to look directly into the camera for some reason, so ignore that. First thing I'd like to do is commend you and say you've done an awesome job this week going over the things that we talked about. You've been tracking all the things I've asked you to track, and you did your first workout, so very good. Now, the information we've been collecting is going to be very, very useful coming into the next phase. I actually have a calendar that I will be showing you where I've basically planned out what we're going to be doing for the next year if you decide to do this for that long. And it kind of gives you like a estimated where you're at now and where you can be within a year depending on how everything goes. And of course it's just an estimation. But we're going to be heading into our first fat loss focused phase soon. And the information we've been collecting up to this point is really going to help us start off on a good foot with that. And then on top of that, we are getting in the habit of tracking, and we're going to be talking about that a little bit more in this video. But that's going to help us in our next phase, which is going to be starting technically next week, though I may push it off a little longer until you're comfortable and ready with, you feel confident in your ability to track. So, tracking food is a skill. That's one thing I want to make sure that you know. And so, when you first start tracking your food, you might not be great at it, or you might not know certain things about it. It is a new thing that you're learning to do. So I've actually attached a video to this for you to watch, and it's a 20-minute video by a registered dietitian talking about how to track. So he kind of goes over how to accurately track your food using a food scale, how to estimate if you're not sure, how to use a food database. It's a very informative video, and it will tell you everything you need to know for tracking. And on top of that, I know it's really boring. It's a boring video, but it's useful. So get a food scale.
I didn't realize I was behind you.
That's gonna be step 1.
You're gonna have to crop that out.
No. And at the end of the video, he also talks about do you have to track your food forever? Spoiler warning, you don't. But he talks about the value in learning to track your food and how that's going to affect your health journey later on. Very, very good video. Small trick, if you're able to comprehend it, you can adjust the video speed to 1.5 times. Some people like doing that. I personally don't, because it kind of throws me off. But let's talk about what we're going to be doing this week, what our goals are for this week. So the goal for nutrition this week is going to be improving our tracking accuracy and having 1 large serving of fruits and vegetables per day. As you've probably noticed, weight goes all over the place. And the reason it does that is because of water storage. So on any given day, you could be holding more or less water than you normally do. And so you'll see these little fluctuations, and that's why we track every single day, because at the end of the week, I can take that whole 7-day period and average it out. So all those little water spikes will be averaged out. And then we can look at, week over week averages of weight to figure out how things are going. Another thing that affects weight is if you eat more carbohydrates than normal, if you eat more salt than normal, if you have more food in you and you haven't pooped it out yet, you can literally be holding on to extra like weight that way. So it's nothing to worry about. Like, it's just gonna go all over the place. You know, sometimes it's gonna spike up, sometimes it's gonna spike down, but over the course of like multiple months, that's where you want to see the trend. So don't worry about the day-to-day in terms of the numbers. So like I said, our goal for this week nutrition-wise is going to be tracking accuracy and then having one large serving of fruits and vegetables per day. So this is kind of where we're getting into what I was talking about before with nutrition by addition. I didn't come up with that. I totally stole it from someone. So like, you're going to be thinking about, how can I add fruits and vegetables to my diet? So like, for example, when you approach a meal, you could think to yourself, okay, I'm having this meal. Like, let's just say it's your breakfast, your normal breakfast. Think to yourself, okay, could I add a fruit here? Could I add a vegetable here? Like, is there a way I can add to this meal to make it even more nourishing and even better for me? Like, you know, if you're having, like, generally, you're not gonna have vegetables in the morning, or at least I'm not. I mean, some psychopaths do, like Alex, but, God, I don't want to have to edit this. It's really hard doing a one-take video. I gotta say, props to anybody that can do it, because I am just stumbling over myself here, but hopefully that will get better with time. Like I said, add fruits or vegetables to your daily intake. I aim for like one big serving of fruit and one big serving of vegetable per day. I don't care where you add it into your day, just think about adding it into your day. And the more you have, the better. So bonus points if you eat more than one serving. At the end of this week, I'd also like to start having us do weekly check-ins through video, just like this. So at the end of the week, I'm gonna give you like a short questionnaire, maybe some like just topics to think about. And then I want you to just record a short, like 5-minute video talking about, you know, this is what I did really good on this past week. I feel like I struggled here, or, you know, I have a question about this, or why did this happen? Whatever the case, put that on a video. I'll watch the video and then I will reply with a video. So just like we're doing here, except this time, you know, I'm the one starting it off. So at the end of these little video check-ins, I'm gonna try to give you like, here's our actionable things that we're gonna do this week. These are the actions we're gonna take for this week, all right? Here's the actions for this week that I want us to do. 2 workouts this week, because you already did 1, which was awesome. So 2 workouts this week, and one of those can be a walk. So you can have one be a circuit and one be a walk. You can have 2 walks, you can have 2 circuits, however you want to do it. Just try to get 2 in for this week. The second action for this week that I want you to do is to watch the video about food tracking and continue working on the skill of tracking. So watch that video, get a food scale, get some practice in. You're already doing a great job. So on Friday, this is the third thing, record and send me a short check-in video. Also, I got a tip from someone that I can use our coaching software to add in habit tracking and also like the weekly check-in deal. So I'm gonna be attempting to do that this week. It's, again, a new tool for me, so I'm still like learning my way around it. And if you have any comments, suggestions, or anything like that, please let me know, because this is my first time ever training someone like this. And so this is all a new learning experience for me. It's very valuable, and I'm really happy to be doing it. And so thank you for giving me the opportunity. Bye-bye.